All right. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, yep, I want to start a new challenge, and this is going to be, let's see if Drew can live trade and make enough money this week to where he does not have to go work on Saturday, to where I don't have to go get overtime. I can just live off one day just for my gains. Let's see here. So I was risking 10 micros. And I'm up $1,500 on the day, which is cool, whatever. But I'm kind of pissed I didn't take this on my live account, bro. It's like I took it on my funded account, but I didn't take it on my live account, which I should have. I think this was a very high quality trade. In terms of daily bias, I can show you guys what I was looking for. Which it looks pretty good now. It looks beautiful now. But earlier that candle was like bearish somewhere around here, so I didn't really have a lot of context. So can't look at the 12-hour on TradingView. So I had like a take profit around 431. 431. Yeah, it was somewhere like right there. Yep, buy stops were right there, buy stops were right there. So that's what I was kind of targeting. So what exactly was I waiting for? So let's go down to a lower time frame. Let's see. All right, I want to show you guys on the 1 minute. So this series of up close candles is your ICT bearish order block. And this was a great, it was just it was really early. So alright, I'm just gonna delete it. But anyways, so we came down, we created a short-term low. We come back up and we fill in. We rebalance this liquidity void right here. This big dump of brown candles. Extra liquidity void. We come up, fill in that whole imbalance, and then we respect the bearish order block. But look though, this is the thing. It is 9:30 and 9:31 at this time. That's choppy stuff. I kind of want to wait, and I want to wait for the market to give me his hand. So this is exactly what happened. So this right here for me, this is a big sweep of liquidity. This is a major sweep of liquidity. So that's what interests me. That's what my criteria right now is kind of. This is what I'm just looking for right now. I'm not really worried about minor sweeps and liquidity. I'm worried about majors, to where we can trade sell stops to buy stops. So so as soon as we get this market structure shift, why is this the market structure shift? Alright, so I'm looking at a breach of a swing high. A swing high is a 3 pattern candle formation with 2 lower lows beside it. So this right here, this would be a swing high. Why? There's a lower high and there's a lower high. Alright, cool. So where was the closest market structure shift after this major sweep of liquidity? It's right here. We have a lower high and a lower high. This is your market structure shift, and that right there is exactly where I bought. Now, why would I do that? Okay. So why would I do that? So I drew up an extension of my fib, just to the extreme of the bearish order block. That's where I was wanting to see us to kind of hit, or there's liquidity up there, and the buy stops above that. Wow, we are dumping right now. Holy shit. Cow. Um, so yeah, that's where I bought in at. And I got out of partials right at a 1-to-1. And then I also got out at 98. So that's like a 1-to-3 risk reward. But so I bought in a discount range. We swept a major liquidity level, and then market structure shift. That was enough for me. And then on the daily, I had a bias of didn't really have. It was not like a strong bias day, so I already knew that anything could happen. So that's why I bid on really the first big move, and that was a. Let me see. So we entered at 315, got out at 89 for a partial. Then we were at 315 and we got out at, let's just say it's 95. So that's 70-point run and a 65-point run or something like that. So why didn't I hold until the buy stops up here? Drew, you should have done that. You should have done da. Bro, I'm very happy with 81-point move. And yeah, I probably should have held. There was no reason to get out of the trade right here. But yep, I just didn't want to be greedy. So yeah, I'm just gonna be watching. Just gonna be watching from right here. I was kind of intending a soup happening from right here. Just another manipulation tactic, whatever. Close above, close below this range. That's manipulation. That's how they make money. There is a market structure shift right here. Wow, bro. This could be like a double whammy. So I'm not going to delete that. Wow. Okay, so this is what the 15 is. Alright, so one thing that I've really been trying to focus on is like timing. So like if I'm using the 1 minute, I have to use 2 minute or the 3 minute in correlation. If I'm looking at the 3 minute, I have to look at the 5 minute as well. So yeah, that's what I've been trying to focus on. Woo. That just kind of helps me not get as sidetracked on just one time frame. So like if I'm using the 1 minute, I have to use the 2 or the 3. If I'm on the 2 minute, I have to use the 4. If I'm looking at the 3 minute, I have to also look at the 5. And then that is all within a 15-minute overlook of everything. So yeah. So we have a clear as day market structure shift, which is basically telling me that we want to go lower because we have already rated liquidity. We want to now push lower. But there's a couple specific things I want to look at within this range. So like, hey, even win or lose, if I get in at a premium price with a good candle formation or pattern, I don't want to look at this too long. I don't want to hold you guys up that much, but probably gonna be looking at this till like 10:30, and then I'm gonna hop off. Really, what I would love to see is if we could raid this high right here and then come back down in form of changing the state or something like that. Changing the state of delivery. That'd be nice. Whew. And then we also have our order block. And so right here, I'm getting no inclination at all that price wants to go lower in this fair value gap as of right now. But yeah, man, I'm thinking about I'm fixing to have to go on a superhuman schedule. I've got a big golf tournament coming up, so instead of working like 8 hours for 4 days a week, 8 hours Monday through Thursday, and then two 10-hour shifts for Friday and Saturday with one off day. That's what I'm doing to be able to come on here and trade. But I think I'm about to start working 5 10-hour days instead. And I'll be working from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m., 30-minute drive home, get straight into bed, and then wake up at 9. That's like 5.5 to 6 hours of sleep. Then just going to have to go catch a nap, then wake up and meal prep. So that's kind of the superhuman schedule I'm about to have to be on. But yeah. So note right here that like I can't stand whenever I see some people just do this right here. You know, it's yes, you're selling the gap, but it's like, dude, the price action is not there within the gap. You know, there's no inclination that price wants to go lower between these 4 candles. And it's like, dude, if price really wants to go down, it's going to show you on the higher time frame. You know, like let's look right here, right? So as soon as we come down and we breach sell side, major liquidity sweep. Note that as soon as we close below, we snap up 45-point candle, and that's changing the state of delivery, which creates your market structure shift. Now we're showing willingness to go lower. I don't think I'm going to take it. I don't think I'm going to take this trade. I just want to watch and see. I just want to watch and see it pan out. Alright, here's a bearish order block. Let's see if price respects it. Not really showing me a willingness to go lower from right here in this reaction. Those two candles right there are kind of weak. I think we're about to go up, bro. I think we're about to go out and take out those buy stops right above. I think we're about to burst through. I don't know, if anything, we could get a small rally, come up, soup this high, and then come back down and take out that low around lunch or so. I sound like I have smoker voice. Alright, well, that's going to be the video today. I really like my performance. That was a dub. And I'm literally done at 10:30. That is beautiful. One thing that went wrong was I really should have taken this trade on my live account. I've just been scared to press that buy button on there. But I'm sure that we'll get it sometime this week. So with that being said, good luck and good trading. Love y'all. Bye.